On the Math 4 exam review, we're now on problem 15b, which asks us again to graph the solution of the system of linear inequalities. And if you recall from 15a, what I want to do first is find my slope and my y-intercept, and both of these truly are already in slope-intercept form. So that's what I'm going to start with, looking for my slope and my y-intercept to help me with my graphing. So on the first one, my slope, m, is 3 over 1. Remember, I want to write it in fraction form because it is a rise over run. And my y-intercept, which we call b, is negative 5. On the second equation, my slope, which again remember is a number in front of x, is 1 over 1. And my y-intercept, again called b, is 4. So I'm going to draw myself a coordinate plane again. Remember, I'm just sketching these coordinate planes. They're certainly not perfect. My graphs don't turn out perfect because my ticks are not perfectly evenly spaced, but you'll certainly get the idea of what we're doing here. And if you're asked to do this on the exam, you will of course have a coordinate plane provided for you so that your work will be neater than mine. It will be less painful for me to grade it. Okay, let's start with the first one. Our y-intercept is negative 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Negative 5. My slope is 3 over 1, so I rise 1, 2, 3, run 1. For accuracy, I'll do it again. Rise 1, 2, 3, run 1. And now remember, you have to look at the line to decide whether it's broken or solid. It's broken because that does not have an equal sign underneath it, and I'm going to shade below. So I'm going to draw my broken line. And I'm going to shade below that line. This is below the line. Okay, for my second line, it's solid because it's less than or equal to. So I go up to 1, 2, 3, 4 on the y-axis, and then my slope is 1 over 1, so I rise 1 and run 1. Do it a couple of times. And it's a solid line, so I think I'll change colors here to make it a little easier to see what I'm doing. And so he said solid. Take this up just a little further. Go back to the blue to make that line a little further up because they're crossing each other awfully high up. So back to my red. And this one again shades below because it was a less than or equal to. And so here is where I'm shading on this line. And let's see if I can find another color here. How about green for where our shadings overlap? I'm below this line and I'm below this line, so I'm going to shade. We know everything is below here. Remember, I'm only shading where they overlap, so I'm not shading in this area. When I get up here, I want to be a little careful because it's below the red line and below the broken line, but I can't go above the red line. And there's my shaded region. A little bit harder to see, but it goes right up along this broken line, and as soon as it hits here where the two intersect, it goes over below the red line. So below the red line here and below the blue line over here. And that is the solution area to that set of linear inequalities.